On today's show, we're going to be talking about the Atari 2600 Plus, the Atari VCS, and a huge Polymega update. All coming up next on Dadisajoke, Retro Rockin' Gamer. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dadisajoke, Retro Rockin' Gamer. This is episode 59. And we got some interesting stuff to talk about. But first, you gotta have a coffee with me. Okay, got some interesting news. Okay, folks, let's start off here. The Atari 2600 Plus has a new update, version 2.0.1.1. And the reason that is guess what? To keep it in line with the Atari 1700 Plus that is coming out. Also, I just want to say, I was going to do a separate segment on this, but I'll add it in now. Is it me, or is Atari and Christmas go hand in hand? But I mean, you can say that for any console, because all the consoles come out, late November or December, just in time for Christmas, and everybody's eyes light up, and it just makes Christmas that much better. Just like the time when I got my Atari 2600 at Christmas time. Yeah, good days, man. Those, you cannot forget those. Okay, so we got that. Black Friday sales on the Atari VCS has gone bonkers. I mean, at this price that they're selling it at 80, 90, whatever, below $100, people are buying them up like there's no tomorrow. I think Atari has finally found the sweet spot for the Atari VCS. Now, are they losing money on this thing? Probably. Have they been written off and they're just trying to move them? I'm leaning towards that. So it's very interesting to see, and I'm very excited to see more Atari VCSs in people's hands. I've already, checking around the internet, people are wanting to upgrade them already. People are already putting multiple OSs on them. They're using it like the way they're supposed to be used, and it's exciting. It's good to see that. Then also the guys that I tend to hang around with online have bought their 5th and 6th or 7th or 10th version VCS and added it to their collection. Bastards. I hate you all. Anyway, it's too bad it's still sold in the US, but I'm hoping this is a big thing. I'm hoping they've cleared out all their stock that they've had the VCS, and hopefully they found a manufacturer that can continue building it for them, but sell it internationally so us in other parts of the world can start buying it up. I mean, a lot of us big, huge fans have found ways to get the Atari VCS and skirt the whole US thing. But overall, I mean, this is a very exciting news. This is good news. So I'm hoping that they'll get a manufacturer that can sell the VCS internationally. Plain and simple. I hope it's that case. Or, and I'm going to follow up, I'm going to segue into the Polymega thing right now. Okay, guys, this is pretty big. So let's start off with. Let me get up that screen. I don't have it. Where is it? Okay. Just bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. Okay. So finally, Polymega has released their latest firmware 1.1.32. It's available now for update. Now, let me just read you a few things here. Also coming in system software update 1.13.32, blah 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 blah. Hundreds of new Atari 2600 and Atari 7800 games have been added to the Polymega database to get ready for the release of the upcoming Atari Pro module. Details coming soon. Okay, I'm going to stop there for a second, okay? Now, remember I was saying about a new manufacturer? Now, I believe Atari owns 49% of Polymega. Who's to say if Atari can leverage the manufacturing capability of Polymega, right? And create a new VCS, VCS2. I doubt it, but speculating here. Not rumors, just speculating. Let's not go all crazy. So this would be a great partner to have to build new hardware, either being whatever, if it's Polymega or the people that they use, which I have slipped my mind right now, that do the 2600 plus or the 7800 plus, but there's that option. So I have a feeling once that initial VCS inventory is gone, they'll grab somebody else and start building them and selling them internationally. That's important. I mean, for Atari to start making real money here, they got to sell across the world. There's fans in every corner of the world of Atari. They want systems. Atari needs to get it to them. Also, because of the Pro module, it's like I'm excited that there's a VCS tie-in for it. Okay. Also, Atari Polymega will have hardware to play pretty much anything, along with new physical games in a digital storefront, all designed to be cross-platform, anytime, anywhere, using the Wonder OS tie-in. So there's a lot of things brewing in the background or just happening at Polymega. If you're not following Polymega, get your ass over there. Get your ass to their Discord forum if you're interested. I mean, the stuff that they're doing is exciting, right? I personally am waiting for the what's it called, for the Atari VCS module, the Atari Pro module. And if it plugs into the Atari VCS and you can throw cartridges in, dump the ROMs, blah, 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 that will be exciting. And also, I can finally have Activision 2600 games on my Atari VCS, which is very cool. And that's exciting. That's what I want. Hold on, more coffee. Okay. Also, Time Extension, which is sort of, I believe, a retro-based online video game or retro video game magazine. They've received the Atari collection for Polymega, the Asteroids, and the Karate one. They're just waiting for the firmware to be released, and they're going to be putting out a review. So that will be interesting to see what they have to say. So keep an eye out for Time Extension. I get a lot of my information from there, including some friends online that give me information. So when that comes out, I'll let everybody know if it comes out. And also, if you find it on your own, please take a read and let me know what you think. Also, last but not least, starting in 1982, Atari released a number of sports games for the Atari 2600. For the first time ever, they're available on a single cartridge. The collection is compatible, obviously, with the 7800 Plus and the 2600 Plus, and it includes the never-before-released Real Sports Basketball. Now, I have a story about those Real Sports games. My brother and I loved them, and we loved Real Sports Football, and it got to the point where my little brother, every time we would lose, I'd get the joystick in the head. So it's like, la 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 la, touchdown! And my brother's kind of a suck. Well, not so much anymore. He's calmed down quite a bit. But back then, man, if he lost, whoa, look out. And then last but not least, I just want to talk about the Atari and the holidays. I mean, it's just one of those things, right? There's tons of pictures online of little kids who are now, old adults now who, are freaking out opening up their Ataris and what have you. So the holiday season is kind of a special time. A special time for me. And it's just, just good old, God honest truth gaming. You know, it's one of those things. It's a lot of fun, and it just brings back a lot of great memories. Any folks, that's about it. I mean, there's not much other information out there. I try to get as much information to let you guys know what's going on. I hope I gave you that, and that's about it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me with a coffee. And you know what? We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye now.